Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean. I'm a father with a wife and 3 kids. I've been working odd-end jobs, part-time, and always had the desire to learn online marketing. I could one day just have passive, reoccurring income. You know, I would always buy the cheap products. You know, the $7, the $17 digital product courses that they sell at JV Zoo, and they sell them at Warrior Plus. They teach you just a little bit of how to be a super affiliate. Just a little bit of that, it's a little bit of this, and I wanted the deep stuff. I wanted to dig deep. I know it took money, but it's money that I just always had issues getting. I asked my wife, I asked my mom for money, I asked my dad for money. You know, I took my tax return, spent it on online marketing and digital courses. I wanted it bad. I wanted to be a super affiliate, not just another marketer online. You know, I would always struggle with not having money, but not always, but I've been struggling. When I got the email of this lockdown life, I was like, what's this lockdown life? Is that prison? Jail? So I had to go in the SFM tribe and just type it in. You know, I had to Google that. I went to YouTube, Googled it, hashtag lockdown life. Because lockdown life, where I come from, is prison, jail. I had 2 personal relatives. My sister's ex-husband and my uncle's son. He did 30 years in prison. I have a cousin that did 10 years in prison. And I got a sister that was married to and an uncle that did 10 years in prison. So lockdown life, hashtag lockdown life. That's what it means to me. Prison. I'm not in prison. I ain't never been to prison. But I know people that have been to prison. So I didn't really get it when they emailed me and told me lockdown life. Hashtag lockdown life. But I said, okay, let me do this video. This is my first video I ever done. I really don't do videos. I just go to somewhere else and try to hire somebody to do a voiceover and call it a day. I don't do videos, but I really respect this SFM program. This is one of the best. If it's not the best, it's one of the best that's out here right now. And for me to get in this, I paid way thousands to get just this information that I got, and I've only been in here for maybe a week or 2, or maybe just a week. Well, back to the story. Lockdown life. For me, lockdown life, hashtag lockdown life, is really felt natural to me. I always stay at home, locked down in my office. This is my office here, my home office. I'm locked down anyway, every day, if you want to call the lockdown when you're talking about lockdown. On with the story. It all started for me when I got into a car accident. I saw a fire rescue driving in the bus lane on my left side, and it was turning into the intersection, and I was going straight ahead, and it was a green light. I looked at the green light, I said, man, I could probably make it, but let me just slow down and stop. Let the fire rescue go past. So I stopped. I stopped right at the light before the intersection. When I stopped, it was like 3 seconds after. Boom! I got hit in the back. That was it. I felt that pow. I got rear-ended, pushed me straight across the intersection. I thought I was dead. But with the grace of God, I survived. Since that time, the accident seemed that it just seemed like everything was getting worse. You know, that was my wife's car. It was a total write-off. All my right side here, my neck, my shoulder, all the way down to my foot. Pain. Most people would say it's unbearable, but I still kept walking. I still kept doing what I had to do on a daily basis. But at night, when I had to get into bed with my wife, I was just up. She's asleep, you know, knocked out. I'm up, looking at the ceiling, looking around, trying to get out the bed, and she said, hey babe, where you going? You in the bathroom? You going to the bathroom? What you doing? I'm like, no man, I'm all right. I'm going to the kitchen to get something to drink. Then I'll be out in the living room, actually on my computer, learning, trying to understand online marketing. Still, after my wife gave me some money, she said she's never giving me any more money. Not for no online marketing stuff. My mom, she said, you know, I would have to make up a story, say, hey, I'm doing some computer work and I need some money. Or I'm ordering a book on Amazon and I need some money. And they'll give me some money because I'm not working. I was working a lot of odd end jobs. Matter of fact, I could tell you some of those jobs I was working. 1 second. Wrote some of them down. DoorDash, UPS, Uber driver. I did some door-to-door marketing, knocking on doors. It was a firm that did fundraising for charities. I did that, and that's when I got in that accident again. A car accident. My wife's car got rolled off. That was the first time. This is the second time. So I know something is going on. Karma, I don't even know what that word means. Anyway, back to the story. I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. Let's see. My wife, that's what I was talking about. My wife's car was a total write-off. All my right side was hurting, couldn't sleep. I noticed my wife and my mother also began to notice that my attitude was just, oh my goodness. It was just outbursts of anger. It came down to one morning. Let me just tell you from here. One morning, I had an appointment because remember, I was in a car accident, right? I was in the car accident and I needed to get some therapy for this pain because it was just really just getting to me. My feet were tingling, numbing in the toes and my fingers, sharp little pain in my neck. One morning I had an appointment with the pain therapist, right? My wife, my mom, my kids decided we should all go together. We should all ride in the same car. Remember, in my mind, I'm thinking, man, I've been in this car accident. What if my family gets in this car accident? This fear just kept coming. My wife, my mom, and the kids, we all in the car. And we're driving. We're going to the pain therapist. Fear just start coming over me. I'm holding my hand and I'm just holding the door, and this fear just start overshadowing me. The fear was just that we all would end up in a car accident. That was the fear, that everybody in the car would just experience what I just experienced with this car accident, getting hit or hitting someone. But what happened next was even worse. I had another outburst of anger and I screamed at my wife. What the WTF? That's what they said. What the, you know the word. My wife, my mother decided that this man here, this man is not in the right frame of mind. Long story short, I thought I was dead again. Once again, I gotta skip because this story is just really too long. I gotta skip along because if I sit here, well, we'll be here for hours talking about this. After all the drama, I discovered that sleep, they said not to advertise or not to talk about, you know, what you take or whatever. So I'm not gonna mention what I was taking for sleep. But let me tell you, after all the drama, I discovered that sleep is absolutely important and necessary. I had to start taking medication to help me with my pain and to get more sleep. Dealing with all this drama, I was still having trouble with my wife, my mother. I had to begin to rebuild the trust of my family and control my temper because I would lose it. I would lose my temper. I'm cutting this story very, very short because if I keep going, it'll take days, weeks, even months to tell you everything that happened in detail. But one thing I'll say, in Florida, they have something called the Baker's Act. Google that. Baker's Act in Florida, Miami, Florida. Baker Act. That's what they did to me. I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna cut the story short. That whole experience changed my life. It changed my life 360 degrees. 100%. It changed my life. How did it change my life? You wanna ask now? I'm gonna break it down as simple as possible. As simple as I can. I'm doing this for SFM because they asked me. 6-figure mentors. This is the best that I ever came across in my 10 years searching. SFM, 6-figure mentors. You don't need nothing else but these guys. Nothing. But anyways, back to the story. Right now, the way that my life was changed. I strive to be better every day. That's one thing. 2, always focus on quality first. 3, I always keep a positive attitude. 4, I always keep my integrity. 5, I'm always passionate about the things that I do. 6, I always think that I can overcome anything, any obstacles. True overcomer. That's what you gotta be. And 7, this is the last one I got for you guys. I always keep a vision of my best future in progress. That's all I got for you guys. So shout out to my consultant. Shout out to SFM, the tribe, the people that told me to do this, because you know it was hard for me to even come out and try to do this. It was an obstacle, but hey, we're overcomers. Thank you to SFM, Six Figure Mentors, for having this program and making the entry price just so, you know, doable for a person that's not even working. Because I'm not working. I don't got a job right now. I just want to say to everyone out there in the Six Figure Mentor world, thank you for just having this program available for someone like me. God bless. One love.